What's up everybody, vmortega or Eagle One Actual, and today let's go back and look at Advanced Warfare in retrospective one more time. And this is the commentary in which I discuss the unique features in Advanced Warfare and talk about whether or not we like them and if we would like to see something similar in future CoD games. The gameplay you're seeing is domination in recovery with a friend of mine, Ratchet Lemons, and we beasted on this. It's a cool gameplay with the ARX160, and I picked this gameplay and it's due to the weapon I'm using, and that's what we're going to discuss today, which is weapon variants. Weapon variants in Advanced Warfare, yes. And I think we all can agree that, oh, look at that. This CoD right here offers the most diverse collection of weapons, and which is the first time in CoD history that that Activision and Sledgehammer, the developers, decided that they were going to put different variations of the same weapon. I mean, this, and with this particular CoD, we all know that you know, in each weapon classes, you know, you have your 6 or 7 base weapons, and then you got the variations in there. And you, I think on the assault rifles alone, I think you total about 60 different type of weapons on that one weapon class alone. So it's pretty diverse, and it's pretty wide range of selection when it comes to weapons. So, and that's in my opinion is a good thing with this Call of Duty. You know, you get the same weapon, and yet you have these different properties of it, so different qualities, and you can use them in different ways. So it offers a lot of replayability, and you know, you can approach, you can use a weapon, I mean, and use them in a different way, you know, whether or not if you want to camp or if you want to rush. And so it really offers so many different variations, which I think it's a good thing. I think the bad thing about it is the way you earn them. I think it kind of ties into my previous commentary about the supply drop and advanced supply drop. The way you earn them is, I guess, you know, it's I didn't really like the way you earn them, despite the fact that I got lucky, like I said. I mean, I got this weapon right here. It's probably one of the best weapons in the game, the Hole Puncher. I mean, if you look at it, the way you can use it I'm using it right here with just I'm crushing it. The way you just camp and camp rush at the same time. So if you look at me right here, I'm just going around, and I'm just pegging people with one burst. So it's amazing. So what do you guys think of the weapon variations in Advanced Warfare? Did you like it? I mean, is it something that you would like to see in future CoD titles? Different types, same weapon, and different variations, several variations of the same weapon. And for me, I think it's very interesting the way that came out like that. And I think it's pretty cool that you can take, like I said, the same weapon and put different increase or decrease the different attributes, and be able to come out with a completely different weapon. Yeah, and the drawback to that, however, is that you would get weapons that are completely unusable. And even if they're elite or whatever, some of the weapons, for me anyway, I can't use them. And I guess it's the way I play, or the way the damage profile of some of the weapons that came out. And I think in my opinion, some of them are just pretty useless. But however, you know, it's if you compare it with other CoD games, with the way the variations of the weapons are, this one right here, you throughout the life of the game, the whole year anyway, you it keeps it fresh, in my opinion. And you can pretty much, if you're sick of a particular weapon, for instance the BAL 27, you can still go back to it and try a different one, and still continue to have a new experience anyway. And speaking of the weapon types, anyway, I think with this particular COD, I think we've gone away. They've gone away with using real life representations of weapons. Most of the weapons right here is pretty much fictional, except for the ARX160 and the MK14. Those are real weapons that they based out of. For the most part, most of them are fictional, and it's a good thing, in my opinion, that later on in the game that they're coming out with the classic weapons, and paying homage to some of the classic COD weapons, such as the M16, the AK-47, bringing them back and being able to experience them in this game. I think that's a good thing as well. And I know I haven't gotten the M16 and the AK-47 yet, but if I get them, I think I'll try them out, see what happens with them. But I think they kind of got lazy though with when they came out with those weapons. They kind of just reskinned. They pretty much reskinned the other weapons. I know in particular the STG-44, the Sterngewehr 44, is a reskinned version of the HBRa3, and with a different damage profile and recoil pattern. And same thing with the M16 and the AK-47. Those are pretty much the M16 is basically the ARX, and the AK-47 is basically the AK-12. So, what did you guys think of that? The bringing back those weapons. I think it's pretty cool, in my opinion. And bringing them back and having to be able to use them and paying homage to classic games. And yeah, also I want to talk about my top 10 weapon in my top 10 favorite weapon in Advanced Warfare. Anyway, you guys can let me know what yours are in the comments below. Alright, for number 10 for me is the IMR Impact. I think that's a lot better than the elite version of the IMRs. Number 9 would be the ARX160 Steel Bite. Yeah, that's an awesome weapon. The number 7, I like the Goliath. The Goliath is an awesome weapon as well. My favorite on hardcore domination, so I like it. You guys are not gonna like my me picking the Speakeasy on number 6. I don't know, something about that weapon. I know it's a great weapon, don't get me wrong, but I guess the way I use it, it's very hard for me to be good with it, with the Speakeasy. Number 5, for me, number 5 would be the Pytaek Loophole. That gun is such an awesome gun, especially in hardcore. I know Pudge Brain, Kevin Pearson, and Hunt Kill Team, Blood Ransom, they love them. See them all the time. They have awesome gameplay with that. Number 5. Oh, number 5. No, number. What number am I now? I lost count. Well, anyway, next one will be the Hole Puncher. The Hole Puncher, like this weapon right here that I'm using, it's an awesome weapon. It's a top tier weapon in Advanced Warfare. 1 burst kill at range most of the time, so I think it's a great weapon. The way, if you know how you use it, if you got great aim, and it's an awesome weapon. And number 3 for me, and also, oh, I forgot, I'm sorry, it's for me it's tied with the IRP. RIP is a great weapon as well. And it's a most sought after weapon in Advanced Warfare. Everybody loves this weapon, and I think it's tied with the Hole Puncher. You know, it is the fire rate is, however, sometimes you know, you can get outgunned, but it's a great weapon. And the number 3, the Steed, the Battle 27 Obsidian Steed. Need not say more. And the number 2 is, for me, the number 2 would be the Inferno / Royalty. I love that weapon. I put it ahead of the Steed. It's because for me, I can use it without the foregrip, and I can run around with it on any game mode. So I think it's great. And the number 1 for me is the Insanity. The Insanity is, for me, is the best weapon in the game. What do you guys think of that? My game is ending right here. Hope you guys like this video. Leave me a comment in the description. I mean, in the comment below. If you're new, like and subscribe, and thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.
Love that OBJ, man.